Hi, I'm Sue and this is Sue Marie P. Today is Monday and we have Meatless Monday here, so I'm going to do my potato bake. So if you'd like to see my potato bake made with oat milk, come with me and let's see. And if you're new here today, consider subscribing and hit the bell so you get notified. Also, if you want my recipes, you can also subscribe to my website at suemariep.com and you'll get a newsletter that I'm about to release shortly. So let's get cooking. So step one for your potato bake, you want to switch your oven on. I'm putting it on 180 with a fan, so it's preheated and nice and hot. So you want to get your pan heated up with a dash of oil. And we're going to include onions with our potatoes. So I'm using some new potatoes or washed potatoes that I've rinsed. So we're going to put in 100 grams of sliced onions. That was just like a medium size. We don't want to burn it, but we just want to make it soft. So I'm going to layer up onions with some cream cheese sauce and the potatoes. So I've got my potatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat and use my mandolin. Super sharp, but I'm going to put my guard on. But if you don't have one of those, I'd suggest maybe you could pre-boil them and then slice them with a knife. So you need to do the first one to get it going. Oh, there's a slice guide here. But once you've started it, then you need to pop your potato on and use the guard. That saves chopping your fingers off, which I did do once. Not chop it off, but I cut myself. Okay, thinly sliced. Look at that. Amazing. It's like about 8 potatoes. They're quite small. So it weighs just a little over 500 grams. Voila, finito. That part's done. So the onions aren't brown, but they're soft. Having it on quite low, we're going to add in all of the other ingredients. So we've got our milk already measured out. So it's 300 mils, 1 cup and 1/3. And then just to make it a little bit more creamy, I'm adding mascarpone cheese. Or you can use Philly cheese. So that's just 1 tub, 250 grams. Or if you wanted it without the cheese, just add an extra 250 mils of milk. And then I'm adding 1.5 teaspoons of French mustard. I'm just going to swap over to my whisk. And I'm adding 20 grams corn flour. That's to thicken the sauce up. So we need to start whisking that so there's no lumps in our sauce. And the other thing I'd like to add is garlic. Now you can either add crushed garlic, like 1.5 teaspoons or 1 clove, but for simplicity, I've been using garlic granules. So I'm just going to add in 1.5 teaspoons of the garlic granules. I'm just going to make my heat a little bit higher. So now my aim is to try and make this thick. It should only take about 10 minutes or so. You want to just keep stirring it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Hello. I'll put the link up here for my bechamel sauce. So if you didn't want cream cheese, you can do just bechamel sauce and layer it in the same way. I don't know if you can see that, that's almost thick enough. See that? So it's consistency of like a thick cream. I'm just going to turn my heat off and let it sit for 5 minutes. So our sauce is rested for a few minutes. I'm going to just add a little bit of ground black pepper and some salt, which is optional, but it adds a little bit more flavour. Now we're going to start just layering with alternate layers of the potatoes. So I'm just putting an overlapping handful of the potatoes in the base. You don't want to put it too thick because you want to make sure they cook. Then we have just like a few spoonfuls of the sauce. So it's not completely covered, but just we layer this until everything's finished. And then I've got some pre-grated cheddar. So just a fine layer of the cheddar. Final layer of cheese, so you want to that's probably at least 1/2 cup. Nice generous layer. Now my little tip, I'm going to use some panko breadcrumbs just on the top, a little layer for a crunchiness, or you can use some fresh breadcrumbs. And another little thing I like doing is adding a touch of paprika. Just gives it a little lovely red hue. So there you have my potato bake. So we're going to bake this for 40 to 50 minutes, just depending on how hot your oven is. The potato bake's all done, golden brown. It only took 40 minutes. So now I'm going to serve it. Look at that deliciousness, creamy goodness. And I'm going to serve it with some kale. Pan fried some kale behind me. So here we have my creamy potato bake. Smells delicious, and I've just popped it with some bright greens, pan fried kale. Sounds crazy. Or you can put it with the salad. Anyway, if you've liked my video today, don't forget, share it with a friend, and you might want to check out all the mac and cheese with oat milk or how to make a bechamel sauce from scratch. Consider subscribing and put the thumbs up if you've liked it, and let me know in the comments below if you've baked my potato bake and you've liked it. It's a tongue twister. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye, and thank you for watching.